Wake up and move. Justin Arnold back here again at Flex MP, bringing another Movement Monday. And this is all about the push-up. And you've seen a lot of probably push-up videos out there. This is for those that are not only looking to actually be able to do them, but also progression. So that's what we're gonna do in this video. Are you doing push-ups correctly? We're gonna show you. What muscles are you working? We'll explain. Might not be what you think. And we're gonna go over various progressions, whether you've never been able to do one, whether you can do a few, or you're looking for that next level up. We're gonna go through a variety of them. Again, there's dozens and dozens of types. We're not gonna get through them all, but we'll get through a lot. Give you a better, more efficient, and all around just perfect push-up. So stay tuned for that in today's Movement Monday. Okay, so what is a push-up? And why is it beneficial? So a push-up is a great functional movement. You should be able to, hey, I've fallen down. I should be able to at least push myself back up. And this should be until basically 90, even 100 years old. So if you can keep this skill up, doing these every single week or at least every other week, you will be able to essentially get back up. So a couple different ways we could do this. So we're gonna get down on the ground. And I want to make sure that when I'm looking at a client that their hands are outside their chest and their elbows are back about a 45-degree angle for just a regular normal push-up. What I see wrong a lot of times are hands up by the face, elbows out wide, people overworking that shoulder joint. We want muscles. So, and with that, I want to make sure they're engaging the right muscles. So I'll ask questions, what do you feel, things like that. Because while a push-up is traditionally thought of as a chest, shoulder, and tricep workout, and essentially it is, it's great for that. It's a great push movement. What's great about the push-up is you're working a lot of muscles in it, from your core to this cool little muscle called the serratus anterior, which comes in the ribs. So when you start getting more defined abs, you can see that. It also actually works your back. So if you do this correctly, you'll feel it in your scapula, shoulder blades, as well. So just keep that in mind. You're getting a great torso workout here. So again, you could start up here, but if you don't do enough of these and you're not sure, I always say, hey, start at the ground. Put those hands outside your chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, even reach up a little bit to make sure you've got things correctly engaged, and then just weasel in there, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press through, squeeze the glutes, the quads, the abs, get as much engaged. Now with hand, I hear a common thing too, man, my wrists really hurt doing a lot of push-ups. So what I do, you see I'm doing some mobility, which I've shown on some videos, but you really don't have to do that. You can, but when you're on the ground, it's not just about having a flat hand. It's actually about, I like to think of it as like I'm trying to squeeze the ground, press my fingers into the ground. Like, think like you're trying to squeeze a bunch of blades of grass. And if you're not sure what that feels like, go outside. The weather's warmer, get and do some push-ups in the grass. So again, you're going to go down to the ground, press through, squeeze those shoulder blades, press through. That'll save your wrist. Two, also, if you're starting to slide back like this, you may not even know it. I'm over-exaggerating it. That will put a lot of unneeded tension on the push-ups too. So just keep that in mind as you're doing them. So say you can't do a push-up. Knee, totally cool knee, but I want to show you some ways to do them. So you could essentially get a chair, get a box like this, and then you just, maybe you start up really, really high. Heck, let's go really high. So, and what's cool about like objects like this, you can grab the sides, you could have a nice grip, and there you go. The reason why I like these, again, knee push-ups are fine, but you'll engage all the right muscles. You'll engage that core. You'll get a better foundation. Again, you can grab the edges of this, but if your object starts to get wider, just be careful how wide you are. Worst case, you can grab around here, press your hands here. Again, make sure you're not back like this. We don't want to be doing this. I see that as a common error. So squeeze the glutes and quads and then press through. So we just keep going down. So it makes boxes great. You can kind of like tell your progressions. And then here we go. We're here. And then just keep finding lower and lower objects. And those are some great progressions. Now, if you are blessed and have access to things like these TRX straps, these are great. Objects to use as well, because with TRX, just that chest press right here, you can start up high, and if you're familiar, you know that if you just want to make these harder, you just keep increasing that body's angle. Sometimes you might hear somebody say increase your vector angle. Again, glutes engaged, on your toes, abs engaged. The plus about TRX, or the minus, however you want to look at it, what makes them essentially harder, but why I like them so much, because these straps are moving all around like this and you got to stabilize, your core is working harder, your stabilizers are working harder. So what does that mean? Your stabilizers, these small muscles that if worked properly can really prevent a lot of injuries. A lot of these tears, pulls, strains, you might have strong, large muscles, but some of these smaller muscles are super important. So you might have a big, nice bicep, but if you're not working some of these other things, that's how you can tear something, pull something. So it's good to do stuff like this, even if you're bodybuilding, powerlifting, things like that. Okay, so there's that. There's a lot of different versions of it. Get various objects. So how do you progress it? Well, one, you can do what you see here. You can throw a child on your back and do some push-ups, throw a weighted vest. Those are always great. But again, you don't have to buy a lot of equipment. You could just use the chair at home. So it could start back at this box. So this is a really cool thing to have something like this, or a chair, or whatever you got, a couch, whatever. Because then all you got to do is put your feet on, and then as you get better, you almost go in reverse. So we keep rising that box, making it a little bit harder, like so. And then we're even higher, to the point that it becomes almost like a handstand push-up. But you get the idea here on how to make push-ups easier, harder, and get better. And I hopefully explain well enough like why you should want to do this. And again, there's various ways. You could throw in tempo. For example, say you're still here, you can even throw in tempo. So I could do like a 4-second negative, pauses here, then explode up, and then you can do things like clapping, push-up, shoulder tap. Again, sky's the limit. This is a great movement that you could progress up and down that should definitely be a part of everybody's programming, no matter what you're training for, because of the way it works the body. So again, we provided a lot here. Skip through, share with a friend. Again, we hope this really helped a lot of you guys out there to be able to not only get your first push-up, but maybe get your first of some different kinds and really boost that confidence and boost your ability in doing one of the greatest, most foundational, functional movements out there. Well, thanks for tuning in this video. As always, we appreciate all the likes, shares, and subscribes to our channel and any of the love that you give us. We hope you enjoyed this one. If so, let us know. We'd love to hear from you on any future videos as well. Thank you for tuning in, and take care. Hey, thanks for checking out videos just like these. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and click on notifications below to stay up to date on all these videos that we post here throughout the week. And again, tag a friend underneath if you think they might benefit from these videos. And if you need further training or further information or a little more personalized programming to meet your needs, we can create a customized roadmap to meet your needs here at FlexMP. Just click on that link below. Again, contact us today at FlexMP to get you moving better, living better, and feeling better.